Hello everyone, my name's David Edgar. I'm the host of Heart and Hand, the Rangers podcast, and I'm joining you today after Rangers' really dismal 2-0 defeat at Pittodrie, in which we got to see, I was going to say the highlights of Rangers season, but pretty much all the lowlights. We have forwards that couldn't finish Alfredo, and we have defenders that can't keep clean sheets, 7 in the last 3 matches, despite not having an awful lot to do. And in the end, Aberdeen wanted it more. And that's always the toughest thing for a supporter to take, because it wasn't that Aberdeen were better than us. They shouldn't be. They don't have the players to be. But they were much more committed. They were chucking themselves into things, chucking themselves into blocks, being first to everything. And some of the regular issues that we've seen with this Rangers team happened. To be honest, the summer can't come quick enough. I think the Rangers support in the main with a lot of these players, we're just sick of them, and we're sick of the same stuff, and we're sick of this happening when it matters, and that's why this team is not going to win a league title. We went with the same side that played last week, and again Rangers were good for the first half hour and then did that thing we do where we don't take the lead, we don't take our chances, and we fall out of the game in the first 15 minutes before half time and don't start in the first 15 minutes of the second half. It's happened quite a few times this season, and unfortunately would happen again. Alfredo Morelos has had a good effort, cleared off the line, and then Fashion Sakala misses a sitter, and it was very Sakala, good touch to put himself clear. He races in on goal and then doesn't beat the keeper. And the problem is you don't have faith in any of our main forward players, Kent, Morelos, him, to score that. You just don't. Cholak could probably finish it, but doesn't have the pace to get there. And this has been the issue. We're chasing a side who've got strikers who put the ball away, and they put the ball away regularly. And we just don't do it enough. We don't do it enough when it matters. And Aberdeen came into it, some mistakes from us, some bad passing at the back. Ben Davis with a few errors, Tavernier, Tillman. And Aberdeen came out in the second half. Obviously, the manager had a few words with them. Now, they were lucky with a goal. But even so, we still managed to be the architects of our own misfortune. There probably is a foul on Sakala in the build-up, but we have the ball, and 30 seconds later, it's in our net. Tav tries a pass that isn't on to Morelos, who compounds it by waiting for it to come. Scales nips in and takes it, tries a cross, and the wind carries it into the net. I'm not going to moan too much or go, oh, it was unlucky, because you make your own luck, and we didn't deserve anything. And then we lose the plot for about 5 minutes, and Aberdeen get a second. Again, simple ball across into the box. The defenders don't deal with it. Borna sleeping at the back post. Header by Miovski, and it's 2-0. I didn't get the manager's changes. He takes Raskin off for Matondo. I didn't think Raskin was the worst. I'm surprised that Lundstrom managed to stay on. And how Sakala finished 90 minutes is, well, he didn't. He came off after 88 when Arfield came on. Surely when you need goals, you'd chuck Arfield on with 20 to go to try and give you a chance. So I don't think the manager can say he had a great day either. We did have some chances towards the end. Rabbi Matondo's had a good run, lovely ball through to him as well, but he's put it just past the post. It curled out rather than curled in. Tav's forced a good save from Roos. We probably should have scored. It looked like one of those days. We could have played all day and not scored. And now, next week's death or glory. Again, the issues are in this side. It's not going to change until the players change. I know the manager spoke about keeping the majority of players. He can't. They'll get them the sack, because this is what they do. They will beat the vast majority of teams in the Premier League. But this team is not catching Celtic. And today we came up against an Aberdeen side who are having a renaissance after a dismal season. They were up for it. We weren't. Yeah, one eye on the Cup semi-final next week. But you've got to be up for it when you go to Pittodrie, and we weren't. But again, does it matter if you have forwards who don't score enough and you have defenders who don't defend well enough? This is what's going to happen. We need changes. That squad needs overhauled. I get you can't replace 20 players in one window, but you can certainly make a start on it. Thanks for listening. We'll have full coverage of this tomorrow. I get to go away and watch it again, which is going to be a lot of fun, and try and analyse it when I've calmed down a bit. But go to patreon.com/heartandhand for more, and I'll talk to you again after the semi-final. Take care, everyone. Bye-bye.